you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out.
Get ready, everyone. This is a story shaking up the media world. Former First Lady Melania Trump has officially filed a high-stakes lawsuit against the host of The View, seeking a staggering $100 million in damages. Yes, you heard that correctly. $100 million.
As you may heard, I filed a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies, and I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation and my name.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's
agree
a
on that. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
This legal showdown is nothing short of extraordinary, with ripple effects already spreading across television networks, legal circles, and social media. Everyone is asking the same burning question. What exactly sparked such a dramatic legal battle? Let's take a closer look at what we know so far. The lawsuit originates from a recent episode of The View, during which the host made a series of explosive remarks about Melania Trump, broadcast live to millions. The comments were deeply personal, sharply critical, and, according to some, outrageous enough to trigger this unprecedented legal response. During the segment, the panel turned their discussion to Melania's tenure as First Lady. Their opinions were anything but mild. One host even questioned whether she had ever truly embraced the role, suggesting she often appeared disinterested and reluctant in carrying out her duties at the White House.
I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sunny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things.
The conversation took a sudden, sharp turn as speculation about Melania Trump's personal life emerged, especially regarding her relationship with her husband, former President Donald Trump. The host of the show suggested that Melania might not even like her husband, making bold assumptions about the dynamics of their marriage. Things got even more controversial when they criticized her tenure in the White House, questioning her taste in redecoration, and even attacking her approach to traditional events like Christmas. Their remarks painted a picture of First Lady who appeared detached, dissatisfied, and struggling to meet the public's expectations. These comments didn't sit well with Melania Trump, who has always been protective of her image and private life. In her defamation lawsuit, she made it clear that she believed the host had crossed a line, transforming opinion into harmful defamation. With $100 million at stake, she is determined to make her case. This is no ordinary celebrity feud. It's shaping up to be a significant legal battle that could redefine free speech in daytime television. It's also raising critical questions about how far talk shows can or should go when discussing public figures. For now, the tension is palpable, and the world is watching to see how it plays out. Melania Trump isn't staying silent. She's taking legal action, accusing the host of making damaging, false statements about her. This lawsuit isn't just about hurt feelings. It's about protecting her name, her image, and defending her character. She believes their words cross a line and is prepared to take it all the way to court. Enter Joe Rogan, the outspoken podcast host known for his controversial opinions. On a recent episode, Rogan blasted The View, accusing the show of hypocrisy. He reminded his listeners that just a short time ago, Donald and Melania Trump were welcomed with open arms, smiles, and cheers on the same show. Now, he pointed out the Trumps seem to have become public enemies, a shift he believes is driven more by political agendas than any genuine principle. Rogan didn't hold back, criticizing the show for focusing more on sensationalism than meaningful discussion. He even poked fun at the intelligence of the hosts, claiming that if you average their IQs, they might struggle to hit triple digits. His remarks stirred up social media, fueling even more debate. Beyond the headlines, this case raises important questions about free speech and the responsibility of media outlets. What could be said about public figures? If Melania wins this lawsuit, it could set a legal precedent that reshapes how public figures are discussed in the media. It might force shows like The View to be more cautious when commenting on sensitive topics, such as personal lives or relationships. The View is no stranger to controversy, often thriving on heated debates and polarized opinions. But this feels different. This isn't just another TV spat. This is a former First Lady of the United States suing one of the most watched talk shows for $100 million in defamation. As Melania files this lawsuit, Donald Trump is again making headlines, but for entirely different reasons. His ongoing political ambitions and other controversies have kept him at the center of public attention. This legal battle adds another layer to the already complex and polarizing legacy of the Trump family. There's speculation about whether this lawsuit is part of a larger strategy to refocus media attention on Melania, especially with the political heat surrounding her husband. Whether this move is calculated or simply a reaction to frustration, one thing is clear. The story has layers, and we've only begun to uncover them. Let's revisit one of the most explosive moments. A host on The View didn't just imply that Melania might be unhappy. They outright claimed that she hates her husband and doesn't even want to live with him. That comment left viewers and critics in disbelief. It was one of those jaw-dropping moments that immediately sparked controversy. What's especially surprising is how quickly Melania chose to take legal action. High-profile figures often let such comments slide, perhaps issuing a brief statement. But not Melania. She's taking a stand, not just for an apology or retraction, but to demand accountability. This lawsuit is more than just about clearing her name. It's about setting a legal precedent, drawing a firm line in the sand regarding what is acceptable in public discourse. Melania isn't looking for a quick fix or a temporary distraction. She's preparing for a long legal battle that seeks to protect her reputation for the future. And let's be clear, this isn't a PR stunt. Melania has made it clear that the comments cause real damage to her image and public perception. This case forces us to confront some tough questions about the limits of free speech and defamation. When does commentary about a public figure stop being fair game and start becoming harmful? In a world where every word can go viral, this lawsuit may set a crucial precedent that changes how media outlets handle these gray areas. The stakes are high, not just for Melania or The View, but for media and public discourse as a whole. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for how public figures are discussed in the media. This isn't just another celebrity drama. It's a pivotal moment that could redefine the boundaries of modern commentary. Everyone is watching to see how this legal battle unfolds, and as it does, the stakes couldn't be higher for everyone involved. Melania Trump's $100 million lawsuit against The View isn't just about hurt feelings or public disagreement. It's about accountability, reputation, and the undeniable power of words in the age of social media. For Melania, this lawsuit is a clear message. She's determined to reclaim her narrative and protect her image from damaging claims. It's not just a reaction. It's a deliberate, high-stakes move to ensure that public figures are treated with the respect they deserve. This lawsuit is not just about Melania Trump versus The View. It's a wake-up call for the entire media landscape about the responsibility that comes with having a platform capable of reaching millions. The ramifications of this legal battle extend far beyond just Melania and the talk show, raising critical questions about the nature of public discourse. What's fair game when discussing public figures? Where we draw the line between free speech and defamation? And, perhaps most importantly, in an age where headlines shift in the blink of an eye and narratives are constantly in flux, how can we ensure accountability without stifling honest, open conversations? Let's not forget the $100 million price tag attached to this case. That alone is enough to make anyone sit up and take notice, signaling just how serious this legal battle is. If Melania's legal team succeeds, it could set a major precedent, reshaping how media outlets handle sensitive topics. It might force not only talk shows, but also news networks, podcasts, and social media platforms to rethink their approach before delving into the personal lives of public figures. While the outcome remains uncertain, the impact has already begun rippling through the media world. Even before the lawsuit progresses, the mere act of filing it has sparked a wider conversation about media ethics, personal boundaries, and the consequences of words spoken in the heat of the moment. So what's next? Will this lawsuit lead to a massive settlement? Will The View issue a public apology? Or will this case drag on for months, leaving everyone involved in a prolonged state of uncertainty? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This story is far from over, and the lessons it offers are just beginning to unfold. Now, before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. Do you think Melania is justified in her lawsuit, or is this simply a high-profile overreaction? What do you think this means for the future of media and public discourse? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the stories that matter most. Thanks for watching, stay informed, and we'll see you on the next one.